Good afternoon and welcome back to our Hermits broadcasting channel. I'm Rick Bauer Jr. alongside
Mason McCabe.
and today we have a great matchup here. It is your St. Augustine Hermits going up against the Mainland Mustangs. And this Hermits team has been hot this season.
4-0 start. I mean, again, the big win against Ocean City keeps them undefeated. The huge win in game number 2 this year against CBA. They have been rolling on all cylinders.
Yeah, the wins they've had, it hasn't just been one guy. Wadzak and Varelo been dominating this season. With Wadzak scoring 8 goals and Varelo having 9 goals to start the season. They both have been hot to start out this year, and the Hermits have. It's not just the offense; the defense has been fantastic too. On main down scenarios, they've been having a great job. On the face-offs, they've been winning. It's all around. This Hermits team has been doing a great job, and Zade's making the key saves to lead these Hermits wins.
Not only are the starters playing great, though, but when they sub in their backup players and these reserve guys, they have been stepping up and doing their part on this team as well.
So now for a face-off for both teams, for Hermit today, it's Trey Kohlberg, and for Mainland, it's Gerwich. As the face-off is won by Gerwich, but as a push in the back, it will go Hermit's ball in there. And here's now Wadzak. So pass over to Varelo. Down over to Rucci. Back up top to Wadzak up top. Over now Jack Hendricks. Back up top to Wadzak. Over to Ampizzuto. Here's that dodge by Bizzuto. Pass down to X. Look up top. Wadzak dodging. Pass over to Rucci. Here's now Hendricks up top. Hendricks dodging. Shot saved by number 88, Eaton. It'll go out. It will stay Hard's ball here.
Thurber down low at X. The shot, and it's good. And the Hermits answer first with Brayson Thurber.
What a job there by Thurber. Thurber did a great job around X. He did that last week against Ocean City. And you see there, he did it there again around X. Had 2 goals versus playing Ocean City. Already having 1 here with 11:01 left in the first quarter. The Hermits lead 1-0. Here's how Kohlberg back out for the Hermits. Kohlberg will win the faceoff here. Here's a pass over to Hendricks now. Hendricks can pass down to Varelo. Down to Rucci at X. Thurber now back up top. He's going to pass to Hendricks. Here's now Hendricks on the dodge. Going to pass over to Rucci. Wadzak wide open at the top. He's going to dodge. He's going to step down, pass to Varelo. Varelo shot. And there's a goal for Varelo.
This Hermits offense has already started off hot for a very, very quick start. I mean, and we just saw the celebration by the sideline. That's another key factor to this, the way this team is playing. The way the sideline just gets this crowd hyped up. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great job all around. As we were saying over the Ocean City game, the Hermits want to take this clock. If they want to take over this game, they will do it. And as you're seeing right now with 10:24, the Hermits already lead 2-0. It's a face-off. It's won by the Hermits here. Scooped up by John Peters. Go pass over to Varelo. Down to Rucci. Thurber now going to pass up to Ampizzuto. Here's that dodge by Ampizzuto. So bring it back out to Varelo. Up top now, Wadzak. Wozniak pass to Ampizuto. Ampizuto going to bring it back out now. Going to pass over to Varallo. Looking for the pass back, but was not looking. Thurber now going to bring it to Wozniak at F. Excuse me. To Alley. Here's that Ampizuto up top. Going to pass over to Diamond. And here's now Pizzuto on a dodge in midfield. Pizzuto gets checked right before he can shoot it, and it's picked up by Mainland. And let me pass back to Dill. And now there goes Mainland. They get a touch in the box.
Mateo Naaman there with the ball. Now Tony DeSale will have it for Mainland.
Here's now Ide has it. I'm going to pass it back up. Tony DeSale has it. Going to bring up top. Pass it over to Ford DeSale. Here's a Harrison. The shot saved by Zates there. Shot from Harrison LaMonica.
Oh.
Great job there by number 28.
Michael Scabilia.
That sophomore is a great player, great all-around athlete. He plays football. One of the running backs had a great season. And as you see here, playing varsity lacrosse as a sophomore. Not an easy task. He's doing it there. As he had a great play.
Number 13, Joe Ide with the ball. Passes it back up to Tony DeSale.
Mainland now in the alley. Going to pass over to Ford. Ford DeSale. Shot by Monica will go too far to right. Will go out. Closest was Mainland.
Now, this Mainland team obviously hasn't had. I mean, they've had a pretty decent start, but when you look at their wins, they pulled away against St. Joe's, 9-2 against Lower, 12-3 against Cherry Hill, 11-4 against Holy Spirit, and then 11-10 loss against Kingsway. No one really stands out on that schedule. This is really their first test of the year, and right now it's not looking to turn out very good.
Here's that dodge by Ford DeSale. He's going to pass it back up to Tony DeSale. DeSale now dodging. Pass over shot, and there's a goal for Mainland.
Number 15, Luke Hall.
So Hall will put Mainland on the board with a score of 2-1 with 6:51 left in the first quarter play.
It's a great shot there by Hall. I mean, defense looked like it broke down. He took every opportunity, just sending that right into the top right corner for a very good look. And maybe that will get a jump start to Mainland, and maybe they could make something out of this.
So back now is Kohlberg and Gerwich. And it looks like Kohlberg went early, so it'll be Mainland's ball scooped up by Gerwich.
Number 4, Liam Kennedy with the ball.
Here's that Grant up top. Excuse me, it's Wapinski. I now has it. I'm looking up, pass back up top. Here's now a dodge. One pass back through X. Here's LaMonica has it on top. He's on a dodge. Dodge on Gabe Byer, and there's great defense there by Byer. Spins, shot too far to the left. Go out of bounds, State Mainland's ball.
That defense right there is just pretty much how the Hermits have played all year long. Intensity and not giving up on any play, whether they're down or up.
Yeah, they need to keep an eye, too, on number 7, Harrison LaMonica. So far this season has 22 goals. And I would say it's a pretty good start, especially only playing 5 games to start the season. I'll say that's a pretty good start for him.
Pretty good start there. Number 5 right now, Danny Grant has the ball with number 8, John Peters on him. Grant does a little spin move.
Here's that Harrison LaMonica. Has now got to dodge your own buyer. Screen, come bring it back out. Guarded by John Peters. Shot too far to the right. Shot was by Grant right there.
Grant, I guess, just thought he had the look. Their defense kind of played a little off of him, so pretty good shot. Just didn't have the accuracy on it.
Here's that dodge by Kennedy. He's going to go in. Too far to the left. Will go out of bounds. Stay Mainland's ball. Mainland is getting the looks here. Just not connecting with the net here. Here's now the dodge by Harrison LaMonica. Going to pass it down. There's a shot, and there's a goal from Mainland. Tie this game up. It was number 13, Joe Ide. With 4:41 left, second quarter. Looks like the Hermits thought he was in the crease.
Definitely not the best start for this Hermits defense. I mean, allowing 2 goals fairly quickly. Mainland has been getting some very, very good looks right now. We'll have to see what Coach Valori has installed for these types of situations.
So back at now is Kohlberg and Gerwich. Ball still loose. Looks like there's a push in the back right there, but looks like they're just going to play on here. Ball still loose on the Hermits side. Go hit by around the box out, but it's picked up by Mainland.
Number 6, Drew Quipskinny.
Up top now, Tony DeSale has it. DeSale going to pass it in, and there's the miscommunication pass. Will go, stay in bounds. Will go out on the Hermits. The pass was intended to Hall right there. Hall will pass it over to Ide to bring it in. Up top now. I'm going to pass over to Harrison LaMonica. Going to bring it down through X. Forward to Sale. Now I'm going to pass it over. Here's dodged by DeSale. Shot. Too much to the right. Will go out. Stay man on his ball. See, smart Mainland to have those 2 guys always by X at all times. That's how they keep getting these shots back.
Very, very smart move there by Mainland as LaMonica is down at X with Nolan Arceo on him.
Up top now forward to Sale. Looks like he's bad dodge. That's on John Peters. I'm going to pass it back out. Hall has it. Going to pass it over now. Down to Ide. Ide now dodging. Has a look. Shoots. Good hit there by Carson Salates. It will be picked up by the Hermits.
Arceo has it now, and his stick is checked. LaMonica with it now, and Mainland will regain possession for DeSale.
Up top now, Ford DeSale has it. Going to pass over to Harrison LaMonica. LaMonica now dodging. He's going to shoot it. There's a save by Zates.
Zates will bring this one up, and he is going to pass it to number 10, Reed Weirshar. It's now down to Mason Rucci at X. Passes it up to Varela. Out to Weirshar. Flag is down.
Looks like it might be offsides on Mainland. It will be offsides on Mainland. That's huge for the Hermits here. It looks like they have
I
7
don't. I
guys.
don't. I was gonna say I don't think they realize that they got 7 playing right now. This.
Hey, but if the flag's down, might as well keep it on. Might as well keep playing with it. So here's now Wadzak up top. Wadzak dodges. Class is going to pass out to Varela. Pass over to Jack Hendricks. Excuse me, it's John Peters. The pass to Rucci is dropped, but picked up by Varela, who's going to pass over to Wadzak.
Mainland still is not realized. I think they're just going to kind of go with it now. Try and get a stop here instead of allowing a goal.
Here's Jack Hendricks. Hendricks has got pass over to Varela. It looks like it will. The Hermits miss the putback, so it will go over and back. But the thing is, it will stay Hermits' ball here because they are man up here with 49 seconds left in the first quarter of play.
Now, this is where the Hermits have been strong all year, especially in these man-up situations. I mean, 6-on-5, everyone should be strong, but the Hermits have been exponentially stronger than most of their opponents on these man-ups, as the ball movement and the controlled pace that they play with is very, very good in these man-up situations.
Here's now Thurber going to pass over to Varela. Back up top to Rucci. Wadzak now. Hermits playing fast lacrosse here. Keep passing around. Finds Wadzak. Steps down shot. And there's a goal for Wadzak. His first of the night to make this lead 3-2 with 32.3 seconds left in the first quarter.
What a shot there by Wadzak. It just shot right between the goalie's legs, and it just stood no chance.
Wadzak, the Hermits' leading scorer. And that proves so right there. Committed to Penn State. He's been dominant to start the season. And as you see there, you cannot give him that much room because he will step down. He will rip it, and that's what he does right there.
Trey Kohlberg will win the faceoff, and the pass there to Jack Ganaris was lost.
I now has it. I'm going to pass it over. It will stay in bounds. Here that Jack Ganaris going to pass over to Varela.
Hermits looking to get a quick goal off here before the quarter ends. Varela, shot, tipped, Rucci, shot, and
there's a goal for Mason Rucci.
Good.
His first of the night with 4.8 seconds left here in the first quarter. What a job there by the Hermits.
I personally did not know if that went in or out, but what a goal there by Rucci.
Here's that Kohlberg back on the faceoff with Gerwich. Faceoff is won by Kohlberg. He's just going to pass over to Wadzak, but that won't matter. That goes out of bounds because that will be the end of the first quarter here in play. Your Hermits lead 4-2. Both teams coming out hot. We will be right back for second quarter. And we are back here in Ridgeland to start the second quarter. Both offenses have come out firing right here. The thing is, what have the Hermits done different than Mainland here?
They have caused a lot of turnovers on themselves, but also on Mainland. I mean, the defense did start off a tad bit slow, but now they have kind of tuned it up a little bit. And they, on their offensive side, they have gotten so many good looks that it has just allowed Seb Varello, Ryan Wadzak, Mason Rucci, and Brayson Thurber all to just get very good looks.
It's back out. So back out now for a face-off for the Hermits, Kohlberg, and for Mainland, it's Gerwich. Face-off is won by Gerwich. But the thing is, it looks like Gabe Byer tracks him down, and the ball is loose, picked up by Jack Canaris. Great play there by Byer. Gerwich helmet came off, it looks like. But here's now Canaris. He's going to bring it down. Pass over to Varela. Miscommunication will go out of bounds. Go over to Mainland here.
It's a very good, stop there for Canaris and this Hermits defense. I mean, he showed absolutely no mercy on him and just took him down and got the ball right back for the Hermits.
So apparently it was tipped off by Mainland, so it will be a Hermits ball right here. I see that third on top the Wadzak up. Go pass it to Jack Hendricks. Dodged by Bizzuto here. Bizzuto pass out through X. Varel finds Hendricks. Hendricks dodging. Pass to Rucci in the middle of the field. Pass to Wadzak. Wadzak has room. Step down shot. Saved. Saved by Eaton right there. The ball will go out on Mainland right there.
Very good look for the Hermits and Wadzak. Also, very good defense to get that ball right back.
Here's now Wadzak up top. Going to pass over to Ampazzuto. Hermits now setting up a dodge for number one, Ampazzuto. He's going to pass over to Separello. His shot too high, go out of bounds. Picked up by the Hermits. Here's now Thurber at X. Thurber has it. Pass Ampazzuto. He will score to bring the lead to 5-2 Hermits with 10:25 left in the second quarter.
Very good shot there for Pizzuto. Defense kind of left him a little too open, and he took full advantage of that. And Hermits are now up 5-2.
It's Ampazzuto's 7th goal of the year. This transfer in has been fantastic this year for the Hermits. Being on OMID, he's been doing a great job to start the season.
Very, very, that's kind of what you expect transfers to do, come in and play their role, and he has done more than just play his role. He has played beyond his role for this Hermits offense.
So back out now is Kohlberg, and for Mainland, it's number 24, Trevor Dill. I think this is back-to-back weeks we've seen a long pull for the opposing team to take the face-offs.
Kohlberg will win this face-off, though.
And here's how Jack Canaris. Gonna pass to Thurber, down to Rucci. Varela now has it. Gonna pass it up top to Reed Reichar. So Canaris is still on for the Hermits. Gonna pass over to Varela. He'll miss the pass, but he does scoop it back up. As Varela's gonna bring it down through X now. Pass back up top now. Here's how Diamond. Still flip over to Wadzak. Back over to Diamond. Here's now Weishauer. He's a dodge. Go pass down to X to Varela. Varela open. Looks like his shot was deflected again, so it was picked up by Eaton and Mainland. Here's now Okwapinski. He's charged out of a throw, line drive, saved by Zates. Oh, that almost was a disaster right there for the Hermits. But here goes Zates. The ball now going to pass it over. Looks like it's Wadzak. And it is Wadzak. He will bring it into the box. Here's now Diamond. Pass down to Thurber. Thurber now dodging. Go past the Diamond up top. Diamond dodging, spins. Pass to Wadzak over to Weishauer. Weishauer shot too high, goes out of bounds. Picked up by the Hermits here. Here's now Rucci. Rucci around X. The pass to Weishauer is broken up, but it is scooped up by Mainland here. Scooped up by number 12, Tony DeSale. And Mainland will get it over, and we'll get a touch in the box here. A great job there by Gabe Byer to poke the ball loose, as there's a timeout called by Mainland.
Seems like a bit of a miscommunication on that Hermits offensive possession, and almost got away with stealing that ball right there, but a very good timeout there for Mainland.
Yeah, with that, the Hermits lead 5-2, 7:43 left in the first half. We'll be right back. And we are back here in Richland with 7:43 left in the first half of play. It will be Mainland's ball in the alley.
It'll be number 7, Harrison LaBanca, to bring it in for Mainland.
Here's that Ford Sale up top. Pass over to Harrison LaMonica now. I now has it going to pass back up to Ford Sale. Pass down back to X. Think its ball is tipped and it is scooped up by Jack and Nares at X. He'll pass over to Zates. Over to Moores now. Back over to Zates. And now here's the Hermits. It looks like it's Wadzak. The pass to Varallo is tipped by Mainland. Ball loose. Picked up by the Hermits. Picked up by Mainland there. I think things are getting chippy here, but it's scooped up by the Hermits. Official will blow the whistle here. And it is timeout called by Valori, it looks like. And it will be a timeout called by Coach Valori right there. Smart play there by the Hermits. You know, things were getting pretty aggressive right there.
Refs are kind of letting the boys play, and that's Good lacrosse right there.
Yeah, so with that, Hermits lead 5-2. 6:38 left first half. We'll be right back. And we are back here in Richland with 6:38 left in the first half.
St. Augustine will begin with the ball. Number 6, Jack Hendricks, will start with it.
Here's now Wozak dodging. He's going to bring it back out, going to pass over to Ampezzuto. Here's that dodge by Ampezzuto. Going to pass over to Mason Rucci and down to X Thurber. Verallo now has it. He's on a dodge. He's going to bring it back out now. Finds Ampezzuto up top. Go pass over to Verallo again. Here's that dodge by Verallo. There's a shot, and there's a goal for Verallo. Great job there by Sebastian Verallo to make this lead 6-2 Hermits with 5:37 left in the first half.
This offense has come out hot, and I will keep saying it until they go cold. They have just found ways to shoot the ball, find open looks every possession.
Back out now is Kohlberg for faceoff. Looks like for Mainland might be Dill again. And it is Dill. And Kohlberg will win the faceoff again for the Hermits. Going to pass over to Jack Canaris. Up top now, Weishauer with the ball. Weishauer now bringing it across field. Letting Diamond get on. Here's a dodge by Diamond. Diamond spins, going to pass it back out to Weishauer. Pass down to Verallo. Here's dodge by Verallo, going to pass up top to Rucci. Over to Thurber, and it will hit off Eaton's stick, go out, stay Hertz ball right here.
Good look there by Thurber, and it'll be Ryan Diamond who will bring it in for the Hermits now.
Here's now dodged by Verallo, who's going to pass down to Thurber at X. Finds Rucci up top. Rucci, the missed pass there to number 2, Tyler Price. Here's now Weishauer. Shot. and it is saved by Eaton. Looks like White Shark took a hit at
How
the
there
end of
was
that shot.
how there was no flag down. I mean, that was clearly a late hit, but refs are letting them play.
Here's now Dill with the ball. Dill going to pass it over. Ball loose. Still loose. Picked up by Canaris. Here's now Thurbert. I'm going to pass to Rucci. Rucci in a one-on-one. He shoots it. Saved by Eaton.
What a save there by Eaton.
Here's now Uncle Pinsky. Pass over to Eaton. There's a pass. It will go out on Mainland. Last touch by Tony Undersale.
The way the Hermits are just containing this when the goalie brings the ball up, the way they contain it and force the turnovers there, that is why they get so many good open looks.
Here's how Diamond come bring it across midfield. And he's going to get a touch in the box and slow it down here for the Hermits. Also, think about the Hermits here. Their defense on both sides of the ball, they haven't let Mainland have a full possession yet. They haven't let Mainland pass the ball around.
Ever since that last goal by Mainland, they have just contained that entire perimeter as theirs. And if you enter it, you're not getting a shot off or possession full.
Here's that dot by Hendricks. I'm going to pass over to Rucci now. Wadzak now. Wadzak dodging shot. Saved by Eaton. And he will scoop it up.
Eaton has made some very good saves today. Just when you look at the scoreboard, doesn't look like he's really made any at all. But another great save there by Eaton.
Dill has now going to pass over to it'll be across the field now. And there's a great hit there by Byer. What a hit right there to get the Hermits back the ball.
Wow, that and miscommunication there. A little too far of a pass as Pizzuto could not reach it. It'll be number 91, Ford DeSalle. We'll bring it in for Mainland.
Ford DeSalle has now going to pass over to Eaton. Eaton going to pass it across. It was too far from his head. Eaton tried to save it in, but it will be picked up by Moores. Moore's going to bring it himself, looking for a pass, and he gets the pass off across. Is Mike Shabili. Here's now Rucci in front of the net. His shot deflected off someone else's body. It's picked up by Hendricks now. 45 seconds left in this first half. There's a timeout called by Valori right there.
Trying to slow things down right now. Maybe get another few goals. Definitely one goal before this half comes to play.
Yeah, Hermits lead by 4, 6-2 with 41.2 left in the first half. We'll be right back. and we are back here for the last 41.2 seconds in the first half.
Hermits will try and gain another few goals here, maybe, but definitely try and get at least one before this half comes into play. Jack Hendricks will be the one to start with the ball for the Hermits.
Nice touch in the box. So slow it down. Go bring it up top. Hertz here need to be smart. Don't want Mainland to bring this game down to a 3-goal lead as they're killing the clock right here. They're doing a great job. Here's a dodge by Hendricks with 8 seconds left. Hendricks on pass it over. Pass to Rucci in the middle of the field. And Rucci is just surrounded and looks like he's getting. Don't know what that check was right there, but there's a flag down.
That means going into the third quarter, the Hermits will start man up.
Yeah, we'll get that call to you. At the start of the next half, Hermits came out firing. I think Mainland came right back, tying the game up, but then the Hermits have been taking over ever since, leading 6-2. We'll be right back to start the second half. And we are back here in Richland to start the second half of play here. It's like the Hermits will start man up here after a 30-second penalty for holding on Mainland. But this Hermits offense has been great today.
They have been firing on all cylinders. Seb Varello has 2 goals in this game. Mason Rucci, they have all just stepped up and played their role in this offense. Really found very good looks.
There's another goal there for Mason Rucci. The Hermits take advantage of the man up to make this lead now 7-2.
Again, just finding the open looks, and not just the open looks, but the guys that are on the cuts as well. They have been very good with that. A couple missed calls there when, like, missed passes and all that, but overall, the cuts and the open looks for the offense has been awesome.
Back out now is Kohlberg for the Hermits and Dill for Mainland. We haven't seen Gurwitch take a face-off since he had that one hit where his helmet came off. Not sure what happened with him. Hopefully he's doing okay. But Jackie Nares gets checked there after screwing up the ball.
I think it was an offsides on Mainland, I think.
I'm not sure what that call was, but hey, I heard the ball here, so they'll be okay. He's not Rudy. You can pass over to Thurber. Up top now, Ampizzuto. Here's now Weishauer. He's going to dodge. He has the lingo pass over. Now Thurber X. Separalo up top, going to pass over to Ampizzuto. Hendricks now. Going to pass Thurber. Up top to Varello. He's going to bring it into the alley, it looks like. Here's now Dodge going to pass to Reed Weishauer and saved by Eaton.
Very good. I mean, they played very good controlled offense there. Just Eaton with a very good save again.
Here's now Dill. They get the pass across, but it is dropped. And it will be Hermits ball scooped up by Gabe Byer. Going to pass down to Zait. Going to pass to John Peters. And they get across. Up top now, Jack Hendricks. Peters comes off, and here's now Wadzak. Wadzak going to pass over to Jack Hendricks. Over to Weishauer. Back over to Wadzak. Come pass down to X. Thurber finds Varello up top. Dodged by Hendricks, his shot. And there's a goal for Jack Hendricks. Make this lead now 8-2 with 8:56 left in the third quarter.
Hermits just come out rolling again. I mean, had their little break at halftime, and they have left off right where they started as Jack Hendricks finds a great shot and a great goal.
So here's Kohlberg and Dill back out for a face-off. Offsides called on the Hermits. Be scooped up by Mainland. Here's that Harrison. Monica. So pass it back out. Yeah. Liam Kennedy has going to pass it out. Top now is it. Forward Sal going to pass it over. Liam Kennedy. Kennedy dodging on Brady in. Going to pass down to Rex. There's a good stick there by number 3, Jack and Nares. Hit. Ball still loose.
It is going to be a push in the back call there on Mainland, so Hermits will keep possession.
Here's now John Peters. He will bring it into the box. Pass it to Varallo. Varallo has it now. Up top now is Diamond. Diamond going to roll it to number 1, Ampizuto. And here's that Diamond shot too high. It'll go out of bounds. The pass from Sal Urbano. Ball loose. Scooped up by Mainland. Looks like it's still. He's going to drop it in the crease for Eaton. Ball loose, picked up by Varallo. Another good stop there by the Hermits offense to scoop the ball.
They can play defense too. I mean, this is what this team is brought out for. The strength, the speed on the way they play. They play with very, very high caliber offensive power, defensive power.
Here's now Wadzek. Pass over. Now up top to Ampizuto. He's not dodging a pass over to Diamond. Diamond, a pump fakes. Shot. Too far to the left. It will go out of bounds. Scooped up by Thurber here for the Hermits. Thurber now dodging. Finds Varallo open for a shot, and there's the goal by Varallo.
His third of the day, and a hat trick for Seb Varallo as the Hermits extend their lead 9-2.
Great job there by Varallo, getting open. No one was there to stop there on a step down. It looked like Mainland there was trying to block the shot, if anything, than to stop Varallo. As face-off was won by Mainland.
Hermits caught them in a subbing situation, and Rucci is wide open. Shot does not go. As now Hermits are kind of trying to just outbeat Mainland on these fast breaks or substitutions.
Here's now Varallo has it. Go pass up to Wadzek. Wadzek go pass over to Jack Hendricks. Dodged by Hendricks here. Going to pass it down to Thurber. To Varallo now. Wadzak down. Going to pass over to Ampizuto. Ampizuto dodging. Going to pass down to Jack Hendricks at X. Hendricks dodging. Shot. And there's a goal for Hendricks. His second goal of the day to make this lead 10-2 Hermits with 5 minutes left in third quarter.
Hendricks, just another one of those players. I mean, last year got significant play time on varsity. This year has now become one of their key players for varsity as his second of the day there. And this Hermits offense just keeps rolling.
So here's Colbert back out for the Hermits.
Colberg will go early.
Looks like it was Naaman there on the face-off for Mainland. So now here is Ponteri with the ball. Going to pass it back out now. Grego passes it up top. Mainland passing around through X now. Pass up top to number 7, Harrison and LaMonica. LaMonica shot. Saved by Zaitz.
What a save there by Zaitz. As Zaitz will bring this one up and just try and find the open pass.
He will find Reed Weishart as he got Thurber on the dodge. Thurber bringing it around, spins, shot. Looks like it hit off a defender's leg, but it's picked up by Varallo. Up top now, Diamond. Diamond now dodging. He's on rip it. I think it was too high. He goes over a net, go out of bounds. Hermits keep the ball. Up top now, Sal Urbano. Go pass over to Diamond. Diamond now dodging. Diamond finds Varallo up top. He's going to step down. Hits the top of the crossbar. Who will go out of bounds. Stay Hermits ball right here.
Seb Varallo almost just had his 4th goal of the game there. Just a little too high for it. And Sal Urbano will be the one bringing this in for the Hermits.
Here's a dodge at X. The miscommunication pass. Sarucci, it was a little too high for his head. It will be the over and back call. It will be Mainland's ball. It will be picked up by Ide here. Mustangs has the fast break here, but looks like they couldn't get their subs on before the whistle.
So the Hermits looking to end another Mustangs possession very quickly.
Mainland now passing it across. Ide now has it. Ide pass up top. Shot by number 7, Harrison LaMonica will go out of bounds. Stay Mainland's ball right here. So here's now Ide. Ide going to bring it back out. And there's a missed pass there. Ball still on the turf here. And it will be scooped up by the Hermits. And there's a timeout called by Coach Valori. Make sure the Hermits keep possession. Smart timeout call right there. Not sure if they fully had the ball. As soon as they got it, timeout.
Very good way to head into this timeout.
And with that, Hermits lead 10-2. 2:09 left third quarter. We'll be right back. We are back here in Richland with 2:05 left here in the third quarter of play. It'll be Hermits ball. As here's now Wadzak going to bring it up. Wadzak now going to pass to Rucci. Going to pass over to Varallo. Up top now is Tyler Price. Pass over. Now here to Ampizzuto. Here's that dodge by Ampizzuto. Looking, pass it across to Varallo. He saves it. Pass down to Thurber. Wadzak dodge, looking. Pass to Varallo. He's open again. Shot saved by Eaton.
Varallo seemed to take a little hit there on his leg, but he appears to be okay.
Here's now Mainland. There's a deflection by Varallo. It'll go out of bounds, go over to Mainland. And it will be Harrison and LaMonica to scoop the ball up. With less than a minute left to play in the third quarter. Here's pass up to Kennedy. Up top now is Ford to Sal. Looks like he was stumbling a little bit right there, but he's dodging now, so it looks like he's all good.
Yeah.
Here's now Ide. Up top now. Guard by Gabe Byers is number 7, Harrison LaMonica, saved by Zaitz. As there's now Foley, he's just going to pass it into Varallo. Varallo has a shot here. Varallo's shot, no good. And that will be the end of the third quarter here. Hermits still lead on top 10-2.
Almost had a very good look there at the end, but that's a very good way to head into this final quarter of play.
Yeah, with that, we'll be right back. And we are back here in Richland for the fourth and final quarter. Ever since Mainland scored those 2 goals, the Hermits took back every single ounce of momentum and scored 8 right after.
Have not let them really, truly get a good shot off. As we see there, Trey Kohlberg will win the faceoff for the Hermits.
It's not just that they've got more shots. Well, they have got more shots off. The thing is, the defense, the attackmen, the middies, and the defenders have been doing a great job not letting Mainland settle in. The whole second quarter and third quarter, Mainland only got maybe less than 10 shots off. They've been doing a great job that whole time right there.
In the first and a little bit of the second quarter, we saw Mainland was ripping shots left and right, and ever since that second goal, you're right, they just have not allowed them to get more than 10 shots between the quarters.
Talks about Amazulu going to pass up to Varallo here. Varallo dodging. Thought he was going to shoot the ball there, but pass down to X. Shot by Rucci, saved by Eaton. Scooped up by Ampizuto. Up top now, Ampizuto. Makes the man fall. A great play right there. And it looks like there's a flag down. Looks like things are getting chippy out. There's a shot, and there's a goal for the Hermits. Looks like it's number 10, Reed Weishauer.
Very, very good play there. I mean, first you get the slip and fall for Mainland, and next thing you know, Reed Weishauer is just ripping that shot into the back of the net. Very good play there for the Hermits.
So 10:41 left to play. Hermits lead 11-2. So we're waiting for the penalty here.
There will be no penalty, as due to the score, it was overturned.
Face off, scooped up, not yet, but it is scooped up by the Hermits. It's Thurber now. Pass over to Varallo. Up top now, Diamond. Going to pass over to Wadzak. Pass down to Thurber. Pass across now to Varallo. Up top to Salarbano. Over now to Price. Looks like Wadzak is being subbed off for Price. Here's now Seb Varallo. Dodging around X. Pass there to Diamond. Back down now is Salarbano. Pass across Thurber. Saved by Eaton.
Urbano will tip that to Ty Price. What a good save there by Eaton again, as he's made a couple of those, just a lot of shots. And obviously, if there's a lot of shots, a lot of them are going to fall in.
Thurber at X now. I'm going to dodge across. Pass to Rucci. I'm going to pass to Varallo now. Varallo spins. Shot. There's a goal for Varallo. His fourth of the day. Make this lead now 12-2. Hermits. 8:51 left in the fourth quarter.
What a goal there. I mean, he had his defender on skates, as Varallo has that playmaking ability to put his defenders anywhere he wants. And again, Hermits extend their lead 12-2.
As there's another Hertz face-off win right there. Scooped up by number 6, Jack Hendricks. Price now has it. Got pass over to Thurber. Back up top to Jack Hendricks. Diving in now. Has the ball up top, going past to Hendricks. Dodge here by Hendricks. They'll bring it back out, pass over now. Diamond spins, shot, and there's a goal for Diamond. Make this lead now 13-2 with 8:01 left in the fourth quarter.
This isn't even fair. anymore at this point. It is just shot after shot after shot that is falling for the Hermits. As it is the second goal, of this fourth quarter.
To back out Kohlberg for the faceoff. Kohlberg will win the faceoff here for the Hermits again. So I pass it over now. It is dropped by number 14, Cole Wilkinson. Saved in by Dill, but it is scooped up by Kane Jentz. Up top now, Tyler Price. Top now, Cleary going to pass it over now. Dodger by Cleary. Here's a pass and a shot, and there's a goal for the Hermits. Goal scored by number 14, Cole Wilkinson. Make this game now 14-2.
Like I've said many, many times before, and I will just keep saying it. This not only is the Hermits starting core extremely good, but their bench also plays very well when they are needed. I mean, right now, 14-2, you still expect every single player to play with heart, and that's what they do.
Face off there is again won by Kohlberg. Pass across to number 40, Marco De Palma. That girl up top going to pass it over. Back up top to Marco De Palma, so I pass over to Grau. Hersher now dodging. Shot and is tipped off. Ball is loose, picked up by Dill. And near track down there by by Tyler Price right there. Dill hasn't going to pass it over. Zane's almost picked that ball off. Will go out. Be Hermit's ball here now.
There is a flag down as it'll be slashing on number 2, Tyler Price. That'll be a 1-minute penalty as Mainland will be man up now.
It'll be 30 seconds for offsides. So now for the first time today, we will see Mainland's man-up offense. They're passing around up top, passing up top to another side, Harrison LaMonica. Up top forward to Sal, going to pass it over now to Grant. Pass across. And the Hermits already killed that penalty. Great job there by the Hermits defense. Grant now has it. Time to Harrison and LaMonica. Here's a dodge by LaMonica. Pass it down now. Up top now is Grant. Going to pass it up to forward to Sal. Passing it back over now. Here's now a pass shot. And there's a goal for Mainland. Goal scored by number 15, Luke Hall.
That is the first goal scored by Mainland since the second quarter. No, I'm sorry, first quarter.
So back out for Hermits. Here now the faceoff is Kohlberg. It's won by Kohlberg here. Mainland trying to get it over now. The ball will go out of bounds. It will be Hermits' possession here now. Here's now Zate's going to pass it up. Up top now, Jacob Panett. Up top now, it's Grawl going to pass it across now. With about 2 minutes left, Grawl to pass inside. There's a late hit there. Picked up by the Hermits. Here's now Tyler Price, and there's a goal by number 2, Tyler Price, to make this lead now 15-3.
Very good find there by the sophomore Dante Grau, as that flag that was originally called, which would have been cross-checking, is now off.
Subbing in now for the Hermits is Zach Bader. For the midi. To face off. To hold on Kohlberg. So Bader will have the ball here now, and there goes Bader. Passing in, there's a goal. Goal scored by number 40, Marco De Palma. Assist by Zach Bader.
This just, I mean, they're at the point now where they're just running the clock, and this will go down for the win for the Hermits, and they will keep their undefeated season going, and Mainland will fall to 4-2. But this has been a very, very good game here by the Hermits.
Here's that faceoff is won by Kohlberg. Pass across now to Marco De Palma. And looks like he just will pass to Price, and Price will just hold on to the ball. And that will do it here in Richland for your Hermits. Hermits 16, Mainland Mustangs 3. It's a great job all around, all sides of the ball.
Very good game there by the Hermits. Like you said, all around playing. I mean, the 2 goals at first when they tied it up, it kind of sent some shockwaves to people thinking that, oh, maybe Mainland does, and then it just, with the snap of a finger, the Hermits offense went on a run.
Yep.
Very, very good game there by the defense and offense as well.
Yep, and for the last time here tonight in Richland, I'm Ringbauer Jr. alongside
Mason McCabe.
Good night, and go Hermits.